Perched high above the city of Baltimore, Maryland, from Magooby's Joke House, comes the tale of 5 brave adventurers and their intrepid audiomancer on a journey wrought with magic, mayhem, and dick jokes. For this is Laugh Finder.
Welcome to Laugh Finder! Hey guys! There he is! Welcome to Laugh Finder!
Welcome to Laugh Finder,
Stranger rolling in. Ben, did you even hit the button for his Welcome to Laugh Finder? What? Hold on, what?
No, we're all good. Thanks,
Never.
ma'am.
1,000 times.
So
no.
how much is a studio? No, guys, welcome to Laugh Finder, Baltimore's premier Paizo-based comedy podcast. I'm Tommy Simbazo.
That's a sweet ass he is.
And I'll be playing Arcane, the living construct, with my trusty monkey familiar, Natty Bobo, and my big-ass bag of bones, Obi. All right, you can cut it, I guess. Now, this week, guys,
Help me, Obi-Bun Bonobi.
Aside from having a very special guest that I'll introduce in a minute, Aaron couldn't be here with us physically.
Yeah.
Because he's dead. He went to Chicago, and it's just too rough there compared to Baltimore.
He went into the mean streets to do some out of the blocks and got murdered, and then got his crime covered up.
It was 2 Nigerians.
No, but so we now
Allegedly.
we have an Aaron soundboard we're going to be using for the next 2 episodes. Do you have anything that Aaron would like to say there, Ben?
Do you know what hentai is? I just learned the other week.
Oh,
There you
see
go.
that?
All right.
Classic Aaron.
I think we need some more. We need some more Aaron pumped up.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
he
no,
sounds
That's
it.
as loud as it
That's
gets.
it?
He's going to fix it in
Never,
post.
never
Okay.
mind. Never
Get
mind.
those YouTube subscribers.
And then what I did, I hopefully, if I got it to work, I have animated Aaron
Oh man, he looks just like him.
into
Holy
the
shit.
scene. So,
Oh,
Brian,
my
you're
God.
basically performing with MC Scat Cat next to
I
you.
like to think about it like Cool World, which would explain my weird boner.
Who here jerked off to Cool World?
Not before I finished to Roger
Oh,
Rabbit.
right,
I
right.
mean,
Oh, yeah,
Roger
well, that
Rabbit
came out
is a-
before. That
that's-
came out-
That's a gateway drug to
Yeah.
the cool world.
Yeah, I've definitely jerked off to Jessica Rabbit.
Well, yeah, of course,
and then
you're an
Cool
American.
World was like, oh, what is that? And
Yeah.
I hoped it was going to start a trend.
I've jerked off more to Kim Basinger's animated character than to actual Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I mean,
and then
Holly- yeah.
the only close follow-up to that was Monkey Bone, which I
Oh.
totally jerked off to that lady monkey woman.
What, Rose McGowan?
Was that Rose McGowan?
That was the Catwoman in that, yeah.
Yeah.
The only other animated thing I've ever jerked off to is, are you familiar with the game Darkstalkers?
Yeah.
Morrigan.
Felicia?
Felicia, the cat lady, 100%.
That's
I don't know.
that's the only other cartoon thing you've jerked off to.
That's it.
You're a
That's my
lying
only-
motherfucker.
I just,
Honestly-
I'm not. I try. Okay, I just
I've-
can't. I can't do it.
I have
mean,
drawn my own things and jerked off to it.
Had you said Lilith, I would be like, someone call the FBI.
It has the big mummy thing. That's the thing.
No,
I
that
jerked
was
off to.
anyway. Well, Google it later,
Arcanist or
folks.
whatever.
To the bear from
Arcanist.
Virtua Fighter.
Yeah, Lord Raptor. All right.
So, guys, let me introduce our guest. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's guest, he's a comedian and podcaster. He came all the way down from New York for us. Ladies and gentlemen, our good friend, Mr. Eric Frost. Hey, Eric, how are you?
Excited to be here.
Oh, it sounds like it. Oh, Brian, there's your food.
I know, it's right there. I'm gonna.
You can get it if you
I'm
want.
gonna get it.
Season 4 has so many Erics. Our first guest
I know.
was an Eric.
It's the season of Erics.
I'm an Eric, and
Yeah.
then he's
it's
an
the
Eric.
best name you can have.
It is. It's pretty dope.
I don't know. It's almost as good as Brian with a Y.
I could
No, thanks,
swing into
buddy.
a joke and prove it, but I'm not going
Dude, there's
to.
mad famous Erics. There's Eric LaSalle from ER. There's fucking Eric Honecker.
Eric Idle.
You are
Eric
destroying my
Honecker, the
argument.
guy who was the evil guy who owned like East Berlin. There was like there's a lot
Some
of
guy
famous Eric.
owned East Berlin.
He was like the mayor of East Berlin.
Oh.
He
That's
was like a
different.
stooge for the Soviet Union. It's
Did
the
he-
reason why the wall was up.
Okay, I thought it was because
Very famous Eric.
Okay, I thought it was because he had like a whole kids book scam.
And then there's like the Viking Erics who like
Eric
raped
the
and
Red?
pillaged. I mean, we have a very long history of famous
Eric
Erics.
Lindstrom, except you spelled it wrong with a K.
Ugh.
Wait, that Eric, you spell yours with a
I
K.
spelled my
I
name.
know, that's why I said it.
Damn.
I was like, I know. You spell your name incorrectly.
Eric misspells his name.
But you're Eric with a C.
The correct way to spell it.
But Eric CK, we can agree those are the worst of the worst,
That's
right?
somebody indecisive. Pick a team.
And then there's Eric with a Q, like Eric
Ew.
LaSalle.
That's like, no, that's like
Yeah.
Hispanic, like Enrique.
Enrique. That's Eric LaSalle from ER. That's
the
how he
name
spells his
Enrique
name.
is going somewhere. There's no excuse for an Eric with a Q.
That's a good point. Eric is binary. It's either with a C
Yeah.
or a K. Anything else, I don't accept.
Yeah, there you go.
I do not acknowledge any other form.
I put an H on the end. It's
Nope.
Eric.
You have to.
No, I've seen that. ER.
You go to the
You've seen-
gender-neutral
ew.
bathroom
Eric.
at
What the fuck is
HCK.
Eric?
Eric.
Oh, yes, that's not going to
Ooh.
be hard to animate
Eric.
around Brian.
Aaron looks so hungry.
No, now it's going to look like you're pulling French fries out of a cartoon's butt.
Yes.
It is Cool World. So, Eric, what you been doing up in New York?
The past year, getting back into stand-up, getting back on the grind, and
Now, what took you out of it?
alcohol.
Hell
He
yeah.
says as he sips his Heineken.
Well, you said you switched to beer, so now you can
Beer
get back
only.
into doing
no,
comedy.
I used to do beer and tons of vodka, but now just beer, and now everything is smooth sailing.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And then you're
Oh,
starting
yeah.
up a podcast?
Yeah. We just recorded the 3rd episode last Tuesday. We're going to do it in like 6 block episodes.
And what's it called?
No hard feelings.
And what's it about?
I guess to simplify it, destroying identity politics.
Okay.
Like, I just don't like people thinking they're on their teams, and just because you're in this box, you have to think this thing. So we're going to talk to people
Interesting.
that have different concepts. Like, oh, you're a black Muslim. You should think that. And then bring them up like, oh, you don't think any of that shit, but you're still a good person. Who fucking knew? Oh, my God.
It'll never work.
We have to think for ourselves? Oh, that's
Yeah.
so intimidating.
Look, everyone's drawn that way for a reason. They're not bad. They're just drawn that way.
We do the same thing with hentai.
Yeah.
I don't even know what hentai is. I just laugh for that.
Oh, you don't know what hentai?
Tommy's hentai noises.
What was that, Aaron? One more time?
Have you ever heard Tommy's hentai noises?
You ever watch Japanese, like the cartoon porn?
Nope.
And it's just tentacles.
I've never masturbated to a cartoon either.
Whoa.
All right.
Okay, this is
Someone's a purist.
honestly. You have just destroyed identity politics.
A lot of firsts on today's episode.
You fit the fucking.
Yeah, you
profile.
need to get you need to get a black Muslim on and ask if they've ever. You all watch anime?
Black Muslim hentai?
Hentai
Yes.
together.
No, you get one of those black Israelite guys on there. Those guys are fucking
Oh,
insane.
I did
Yeah,
a
they
black.
are.
Oh, those are the guys that look like all the bad guys from The Last Dragon.
Yes, or
yes.
or the Indiana Jones villains were in blackface. Yes.
I did a black Israelite show a couple years ago
Oh,
in a
fuck.
black Israelite church in Brooklyn, and the dude that went before me like just trashed white people for like 10 minutes.
Was it Dawood Shabazz?
I know him. Fucking, and he went up, and I was like, man, my first line was something like, I think it's on tape. It's like, I just heard someone's dream die. And half the room thought it was hysterical. The other half of the room was like, and those are the people that go to the church.
We did a show. I did a show this weekend for the Ellicott City Comedy Festival, which you did. You did a show too.
I did the Ellicott Silly Friday night up at the Phoenix, and it was fucking fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of the hottest crowds I think I've ever been in front
Yeah,
of.
this crowd. I got a standing ovation, and I
Oh.
did not deserve it.
I didn't even. I
Like,
watched
sit down.
fucking. I had to follow Mike Stork, who's fucking is good.
Yeah.
Right? Like Mike Stork is fucking phenomenal, and I'm sitting here watching.
Well,
the
to
last
be
10
fair,
minutes
we're
of
not in
this.
Canada.
Yeah, I was watching.
He is one of my favorite hosts, though.
Yeah.
I love the way he hosts. He's
Yeah,
really,
well,
really
he
good at it.
believes that the host should be the most experienced comic on the show. Have you
I
ever heard
don't-
him say that?
Yeah, well, in the way the shows that you're like a bar show, yeah,
Yeah,
because he knows your set,
Yeah.
and he's going to bring you up differently than he's going to bring me up.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
We're two different.
Yeah.
He's going to bring you up with a lot of energy because you're energy.
Yeah.
and he's going to calm it down when I go up because I'm not fucking moving around that much.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what he says. Like in Canada, that's what the host's job is, to control the energy flow of the crowd.
Well,
Yeah.
most of the black rooms too. The host is like the beast that
Yeah, yeah.
comes up and just carry. Because if you eat it, he's going to tear you to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next comic's going to go.
Oh
up.
my
That's-
gosh, that
What?
just memories of starting at Courtney's place. And it's like, if you don't do good, that was where I first started.
Oh, me too. Not that room, but stuff like that.
Yeah. And it's like, they let you know.
Boo!
Yeah.
Well, no, like
They actually give you constructive criticism, like, I did not like the tag on the end of that joke.
Well, let's put it this way.
They're more like nice shoes, bitch.
Let's put it this way. There is a room in a university that is so quiet that if you stay in there long enough, you can hear your blood circulating. That is how quiet it gets.
Yeah, it's
if
known
you
to
tell
cause
a joke
madness.
and they don't like it.
So you tell a joke, and it's just squash. You just hear squirt, squirt.
I'd be like, can any guys hear this boner?
You hear blood flowing and pants tightening.
Well, no, I like the black rooms more because if you suck, there's some accountability. Like if you do like a lot of these mainstream rooms, like these like hipster like alternative rooms, they just sit there and judge you silently. I'm like, at least fucking say something if
Yeah,
you don't like it.
did you?
Yeah, is it worse to get booed or to have the deafening silence? Silence is way worse because I
Yeah.
feel like
No,
I feel like
can
sometimes
talk
if
through
I'm
silence. I can't talk through you booing me.
getting,
I don't care if you're not. If you can sit there for 20 minutes in dead silence, I'm doing my fucking set.
Well, yeah, but if you're getting silence, then you have nothing to. Yeah, there's no barometer.
A boo is
for your
a
set.
reaction.
Yeah, and
At least
then-
they're at least
I'd
engaged
rather
enough to
crowd
hate
work
you.
a boo than crowd
Yeah.
work silence.
Yeah, the worst thing I've ever seen. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. There was this guy who did a room.
I like that you're not naming this person.
Yeah.
Dorian
No,
doesn't
no.
know his name.
He did a room, and the crowd literally heckled him until he burst into tears.
Jesus.
Okay.
And he was like, "But I'm the kiss my bumper guy."
And now you've made my day.
That's not the worst part of the story. The worst part of the story
Grandma G, don't
is
talk
that
about Grandma G like that, dude.
they burst out laughing and erupted in laughter as he literally ran out of the place crying.
What if that's his bit? They call him Crying Kenny.
Rembrandt Crying Man Brown.
How'd the show go, dear? I did the crying bit. It crushed.
Dude, there's a comic that we all know that's really successful in Baltimore. I won't say his name because this is so funny. He was like, the minute that I knew I made it is when I didn't have to accept Howard G's phone calls.
Did we talk about what happened? You said that Mike Stork actually told you a story.
Oh yeah, Mike Stork told me this fucking story about Howard G.
We could do this all night.
He's doing some show, and they're filming something beforehand where a guy gets up and he explains. He's like, "Now listen, I'm gonna come up on stage. I'm gonna pick you out."
Oh, I heard
in the
this story. I'm
front
gonna get a
row."
beer, but I've heard this story before. I don't want to blow the punchline. I already know the whole story.
I want to hear this.
So he goes, okay, and he says, what I'm going to do is bring you up on stage, and then I'm going to do this. It's a fucking hack bit where I come up behind you and I pretend I'm your arms or whatever, and you do all this. So they go and film this set, and they're like, you guys are going to just laugh hysterically and make it look funny,
Okay.
even though it's fucking stupid. That's how he set it up, all right? So
Does he
they
trick him
film
off to
that.
completion?
Yes, yeah. So they film this scene, and Howard G is on the actual show that's coming right after with the same crowd. He shows up, hasn't seen any of this transpire. Well, he 100% gets up there and does that bit, and it picks the exact same woman that they filmed the scene with, and she's just up there confused, like, am I supposed to be doing this? And all the comics in the back are fucking crying, laughing at this point. Just, oh,
It's
God.
that vaudeville
It's-
reach your arms under there.
Yes. God, it is a 10 out of 10.
Meanwhile, Howard G's like, "Why isn't this working?"
Oh my
Giving him
god.
my A material from someone else. I'm giving them someone else's A material.
I should pivot into my buckwheat stuff, which I have seen him do the entirety of those old SNL
Oh,
buckwheat.
man.
Yeah.
So
bless
also, so I had a show at the Ellicott, like I said, for the Ellicott City thing at the museum, which there was a display of a Civil War soldier hunkered at a campfire reading
so
the
good.
Harper Weekly. And then when I went to the bathroom, I noticed there was a bottle of Jerkins lotion and Kleenexes.
Jerkins.
So I put the Jerkins lotion next
Jerkins.
to him. I know what I'm saying. I put the Jerkin lotion next
Jerkin
to him
lotion?
with balled up Kleenexes to make it look like this soldier was jerking off to Harper's Weekly, which the front page was illustrations of black women. But then when I crowd worked some woman in the crowd and her husband, implying that they met at a glory hole. And then when I got off stage, I found out it was our state senator.
So just to recap, to make sure that I was right, you told the story about him at the Baltimore Improv, where they went up, said they were going to do like the hackiest joke in the world.
Yes,
and
yeah.
Howard closed after that with that joke.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
100%.
I've
that's
heard this
it.
story
Yeah.
for years. I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to know that I was right. Go get my beer, come back, and be like, and Yahtzee.
That was it. Yeah, I
think
never
I've
heard it. It
heard the
blew
story
my
already,
mind.
and I don't want to blow it. I want everyone else to enjoy it like it's their first time.
Now, Eric, you also play pool. You're a very good pool player, right?
I'm all right.
No, don't. You don't have to hustle any of
You're
us
sick
here.
at pool,
That's
dude?
code for I will eat your soul.
Yeah, he's a great pool player. And then I just saw you just won your poker league, or you mean
Oh,
your
we did a
your
pool league.
Pool league, yeah.
No, I actually didn't play that well that night.
Oh.
It's just like it's Monday or Thursday night men's league. It's just for fun, really. It's just to get
But
to know
wasn't your
people.
partner a woman?
Yeah,
was that?
I'm very
Oh.
open-minded.
Okay, that's a very open-minded.
She's also a Puerto Rican lesbian.
Oh, okay.
It's
Also
Alessandro
true.
Ocasio-Cortez.
She's doing the Eric Frost podcast
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
Actually,
To be fair, AOC is actually attractive enough that I actually listen to some of the stupid shit she says.
yeah, that is.
I wonder if anyone's ever jerked off to like C-SPAN now, because she's been on it.
She's close. Dude, I'm into brown women. That's my thing. Tiny little brown women. That's my.
Hey, look,
my
she is
kryptonite.
way
Whoa,
attractive.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
she's
whoa.
definitely.
Okay,
she's legit hot.
Hey, the only person
And-
I bait to is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
So you're a texture freak. I get that.
oh, Jesus.
I like ASMR. I like the sound of her teeth rattling around in her mouth.
I like it when I drag my fingers across her skin. I get that rib texture for my pleasure.
Oh, it's like riding a dragon.
She's like, "Come next time, kitty."
Oh man,
That's
Oh,
Hell yeah,
Jesus.
dude.
What if SNL needs to do a sketch like that? If she wasn't such a hero,
Yeah, no.
they
Yeah.
would do one where they just put a pearl necklace on the crypt keeper.
Do you remember In Living Color did Tales from the Crib, and they just had a crackhead come out?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah.
Well, you got anything to add, Aaron? You're being awful quiet.
Have you ever done a role-playing game before? Is this something you're familiar with?
Oh, that's a very good question.
That was
It
good.
is.
Thank you.
Have you ever
Aaron.
done a role
Thank
playing? You ever played a role playing game before, Eric?
You look ridiculous, Aaron.
You should see. It looks like someone from Metalocalypse,
Yeah.
the puppet we have picked out.
Yeah,
for
you
him.
look fucking
Hey.
ridiculous, Aaron.
Brian, stop pulling fries out of his ass.
He should stop putting them in there.
You're our most delicious person.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna talk vicious shit to someone I've never met and will never meet. The whole I'm like, you fucking pussy.
This is
all night.
this is like what happened to those fry kids from those old McDonald's ads, I guess. After they fell in like hard times and shit.
Oh, the fry guys.
The fry guys. Yeah,
All the fries fall out and you
Yeah.
just eat them out of their ass.
Pretty much, man. I mean,
I can't wait till you start eating that burger out of his ass.
I already ate the burger out. I already ate his ass burger.
I like it because Aaron looks like kind of like the guy in a horror movie that you should listen to, but you just disregard his information at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, they're like,
I'm
"That
telling
dumb
you, there's
fucker."
someone in the closet.
Don't go in there without a crucifix.
Am I on speakerphone?
All right, let's get into it. Speaking of someone who you should disregard their information in a horror movie, sitting next to me, the
you.
backwoods hillbilly himself, ladies and gentlemen, actor, comedian, and professional nudist, Mr. Eric Woodward.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
Yes, it's Eric Woodworth. Thank you very much once again. Tonight I will be playing my character, Big Flea, the bit of a gambler, a scoundrel, and a dubious one at that. So I'm very excited. He's a gunslinger. He does cool shit. Yeah, I did the Ellicott City Silly Comedy Festival on Friday, Thomas, and it was fucking a fire-ass crowd. But I'm not going to name the comedian, but we have, between our little group of people, we have a comedian friend's dick pic that all of us, it was circulated around. And when Tommy and I were in Atlantic City the week prior, we were hanging out and we found this fun new game. It's called the selfie game, and all we do is just find random people and we take this selfie, and except when it's basically we hold it up in front of us and it's just the dick pic and everybody has to look at it.
Hey, can I get a selfie? And you put your arm around them and just hold their dick pic in there.
It is the gift that kept giving all weekend. Okay. So at the show, I'm just, I like to fuck around at first and just like, let's just see if I can be interesting before I have to actually do jokes or whatever. And I told him about the selfie game, and I was just like, hey, you want to play the selfie game with me? And I asked this lady in the front row, and it is a packed fucking house. When I say, like, it's like standing room only in, like, this enclosed area. I was like, yeah, come on, get up in here. I want to get one for the thing. And then I pull it up, and it's just the zoomed-in dick pic I showed to everybody in the audience. It fucking erupted. I've just never heard.
That's Eric's new bit.
That's my new bit, is showing a comedian friend who I won't name, who accidentally posted his dick pic on Facebook.
Right before he got a Taco Bell job application.
Yes.
Wink, wink.
Is his name Brian Breston?
Yep.
Frank, you would not need a close up.
That makes this so much more fun for me.
Yeah.
Have you guys? I mean, I know you have. Have you guys ever sent a dick pic before?
I actually never sent one.
I don't. Not in the smartphone age. I think I sent one when it was still flip phones, and I don't think it exists.
I've done
anymore.
it twice, but not like the traditional way. I sent one chick that I went on a date with a picture of a huge black cock, and I said, "Don't forget me." And then one chick, I said I was going to send a picture of a big black cock, and I sent her a picture of a big black rooster.
Hell yeah.
And I did sleep with both of those women and date the one with the rooster for a very long time.
Nice.
No, what I like to do is, I remember at Spencer's Gifts they have those old things with all the pins, and you put your hand in and it gives the imprint. What I like to do is I get one of those, I get my erect penis, and then I press it on there, then I super glue it, then I send it via first class mail to a lady.
Oh, a dick impression.
A dick impression.
Okay,
it's something nice.
so
it's a nice thinking piece.
I was at Club Orpheus one time.
Oh, no.
And this guy comes up to me.
Now, were you Dorian or Violet?
I was Violet.
Okay, go
and
on.
So this guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, do you want to see my cock?" And I spoke from the heart, and I was like, "No, I don't want to see that."
Please no.
Hard pass.
My mind's telling me
no, that's not what I meant.
but my body.
But what he did was he said,
He's telling me to fuck
"Oh,
kids."
I insist," and he's making eye contact with me, and he slowly unzips his pants, and he has a plush rooster in his pants, and he just pulls it out. And he makes eye contact with me, and he just starts stroking the neck of this plush chicken.
You know what you should have done? You were like, my turn. And then pull out your dick.
That would have been sweet.
And then he would have had to be like, slowly push this rooster head back in.
Cock-a-doodle.
My bad, bro.
That's right, Aaron.
Good work, Aaron.
Best in the business.
Oh, and one more thing about the Atlantic City trip.
Yeah.
I have no luck at all. Like, I only lost $20 because I lost it all, and I was like, I get it. I'm not going to win anything. Eric, your luck.
God. So I'm not a big gambler. In fact, I'm pretty bad at gambling. So I generally play slots just enough so that people will bring me drinks. And then I play the game called, if drinks are $7, if I spend $6 and get a drink out of the deal, then I've made out. Okay, that's how I gamble. Okay.
If you're gonna do that, just buy liquor at your fucking house. Like,
Well,
if you're
when you're
staying
in the-
hijacked to a fucking machine, you could have just walked on the street. You can walk on the
Yeah,
street.
but they're
and these
penny
fucking-
slots.
Yeah, but they're just penny slots. So I
But
sit
you're
around.
hijacked to a machine now. You could walk around and look at shit and drink Oh, go ahead.
I'm saying I get up and move around, but this is where Joe Robinson was playing poker right over there. There's other people sitting, so I just sit there and I wait to get served, and then I get my drink, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I had $5 in this one machine. I'd done a couple things, and then I ended up hitting some type of jackpot and won $190 off of $5. Okay,
Nice.
so I take that, and I'm like, all right, let me go to the cashier. Looks like Daddy's fucking won for the night. But the cashier, there was nobody there, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll just go to the next one I see. We end up going to dinner, and then I'm like, oh, good, cashier right here. Check it. My voucher's gone. I'd lost it since then.
Fell out of his pocket.
no.
I just completely lost the $190
But so then
voucher.
around everybody else, Eric was like, I only lost $5. It was
Yeah.
just $5. And then
That's how I rationalized it,
and then
Tommy.
when we were drunk back in the hotel room, he was like, I lost $190 fucking dollars.
That's like the opposite of my Eric luck.
Oh.
Like
Now
I
that-
would find your ticket. That's how my luck
Yeah,
works. I would find your ticket. Like, oh, $190.
Now,
And-
speaking of that hotel room,
Yeah.
Tommy, you did something that I found egregious, okay? Deep down. We were sitting in this guy's hotel room as one of Joe Robinson's friends. I believe his name is Gary,
Yeah,
okay?
Gary.
And they left me and Tommy alone in the room. And I had maybe taken a little bit of mushrooms, enough to make... so for some reason, when I do mushrooms, apparently I can just drink endlessly. And inside my brain, I'm like, I don't feel the spins. I'm just like, I'm fine. But I just run into stuff because my body still doesn't work. So I went into the bathroom, and I was just like, he had a nice-ass hotel room, and I fucking I pissed in his fucking shower.
Yeah,
and then I
there's a lot
left
of
it.
piss.
I left sitting piss
Yeah.
in the shower, like,
Okay.
this will fucking crush when he
Yeah.
comes back. In my brain, I was like, he's going to fucking hate this. I love it, right?
And then
So-
I went in and pissed on it as well. So there's two men's piss.
But then-
And then I flushed the shower.
And then he rinsed the shower, and I remember being legitly mad with him at that. I was like, no, you leave the sitting piss in there. That's the joke. You leave the fucking piss.
I was so fucked up
Yeah.
that I pissed in the shower and I could just hear Lou's voice like, did you fucking leave sticky tinks on the bathroom floor?
Wait, hold on. Stinky Tinks?
Sticky tinks?
Sticky
My
tinks.
diabetes,
No. I know.
when I pee, it becomes very sticky.
Okay. Jesus.
God damn it.
Wow.
God damn.
No, I get the sticky tinks. I get the
Speaking of
etymology.
the guy that always bets on black, sing to my left, the man who, it's not horrible enough, fucks dogs.
Yeah. That's squirt water.
Jesus Christ. Still not the worst intro I've gotten on
Man
this
who's
show.
got a squirt fetish,
I don't.
Brian Preston. Just squirt piss. Turd your foreskin.
Man, there's a lot to unpack in this last minute here. I don't know. Should I do the squirting now or the dog fucking stuff? man?
Whichever you want to fuck or squirt.
I
do
don't
it
want to
the
fuck
heart.
either.
The heart wants what the heart wants, dude.
God, no. I just.
What topic would you like him to address, Aaron?
You could be one of the queer guys.
Wow, that's just hateful. And a little. I mean, I don't think that's a. Okay.
Aaron,
so,
even though that's extremely accurate, could you shut the fuck up?
All
This is-
day, Aaron just. What was that, Aaron?
Amen.
It's gonna be a very long 37 minutes. Of the rest of the show. No, fuck. I don't. Yeah, so I guess like one of my friends, she was on Tinder and stuff. They have an open marriage, whatever. And apparently, just a lot of guys you meet on Tinder. Well, this guy she met like last year was pretty much like, well, I got my wife into dog fucking, or his girlfriend. Sorry, his girlfriend into fucking, and then she left him for and with the dog. And I was just like, how did you fail at everything that, like, a goddamn Rottweiler leaves with your wife, like your girlfriend? That's just a failing on every level. And I'll be playing Holy John. We can move on. We can keep moving.
That dog eats the ass and the shit that you produce out of it. Hell yeah.
All right. And speaking of a man whose wife will leave him for an animal,
Jesus.
he's not even here right now.
Jim isn't
I
on the
wouldn't
show
say
anymore.
Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR Rock On, Mr. Aaron Hickey. And then you hit that button there at the very top.
Oh, there's buttons to press.
Thank you very much, everybody. Aaron Henkin, pleased to be here reprising my role once again as 9th level cleric Wilhelm Wardicus. And I have to tell you, Wilhelm this week is with you in absentia through the deep magic of transplanar astral projection.
Why did his wife leave him?
From the party in body, but present in soul, spirit, and voice. And by the way, can I tell you
Cartoon
about
Eric
my
is
personal Lord and Savior, Azathoth?
Dude,
okay,
Aaron,
that was great.
Cartoon
Smart.
Aaron is fucking powerful.
Yeah.
dude.
And
Yeah.
concise.
Hell yeah.
Well, okay. And,
I like him a lot more than I like real Aaron.
And he's full of French fries.
and sitting behind the
Delicious French fries.
I know. Can you reach for the French fries as he taught?
and sitting behind the audio board of power, the best audiomancer in the biz who's puppeting Aaron's voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ben.
It's good. Solid.
And sitting across from me, behind the Laugh-Finder trifold, the man who probably made it into the Just for Laughs festival.
We'll see.
Ladies and
Maybe.
gentlemen, Mr. Dorian Gray.
Hello, my name is Dorian Gray. I am your GM, your antagonist, and your friend tonight. So why don't we get started?
Previously on Laugh-Finder, we began the episode by looting some dead bodies, and then we headed north, whereupon a guy died on the road right in front of us. We spoke with him using Speak with Dead, and we came to find out he is a servant, was a servant of Vanesh. He also had more information for us. He says that magical glowing orange orb marks the return of the ancient Lord Vanesh, Lord of Schools, and that in fact, Vanesh is inside the bubble. We had a vision of a house on a hill further into the forest. We deftly avoided some traps, found that house on the hill, and we saw a group of men approaching it. We also saw dead bodies strewn in a horrific fashion all over the hill, becoming heaps of tombs. One sort of bubbling character of this sort and two servants approached the house still alive. They were confronted by the dwarf Hendrik, whereupon we announced
Nobody wants
ourselves from the hedge. And they are now confronted by us, and that brings us up.
Thanks for keeping it short and sweet, Aaron.
Hello, I am the evil Vanesh, and I'm
right.
here to sell you gyros for the rest of the Laugh-Finder.
All right.
God, I love
So
Great racist voice, Eric.
Yeah.
not the
My
best
friend.
racist voice we've had.
That's going to kill at the stables.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah,
Greek
so
people sell gyros, not.
I don't know. I meant to say like gyro. I
You
messed
mean like
up,
halal,
guys.
bigot?
all right, so
They both have tzatziki sauce, though.
No, it's fucking delicious.
you ventured into the what is called the Stormlands, and right now, as you're at this house with 4 people total that you see coming up a hill at this house. One of them is dressed in all white robes, noticeably older, rail thin, and he appears to be hovering, like his feet are balanced above the ground. The other 3 people that he's with are unsavory brigand types. They seem to have leather armor, they're wielding daggers, and they seem much dirtier, much more back alley sort of people. The man is talking
DTF, am I right?
to Pendrick, who is the dwarf scholar that you came to see, who is inside the house. Oh, and don't forget that on the way here, as you made your way through the forest, you found various bodies that had been strung around. The dwarf Pendrick had laid traps.
Am I the only one who thinks that this forest is pretty goddamn metal?
Yes.
Are these dead guys from the cast of Little Women Red Point?
And yes, so we have the guy here. At this point, I will need your figures because
Oh, we have a figure reveal. We have a figure reveal, guys.
Oh.
Here, let's get our figures out there. By the way,
Yeah, get placed up.
here, and you place the figures out there.
By the way, I'd like to do a little plug. Guys, if you're listening, check out our Teespring account because guess what? Shit's gotten real. Go head up on the website. There's mad new shirts. We have a Owen Wilson WoW shirt that says, I just rolled a nat 20. Get that one. There's your Big Slee shirt. Anyone who buys it is fucking getting a personal call from Big Slee himself. So do that. And a bunch of fucking Sphincter Club shirts.
I
And
like the
if anybody buys the Sphincter Club leggings, there's a prize. I don't know what the prize is, but there are Sphincter Club leggings that exist now on our website, and let me tell you, they're fucking
they're kind of ridiculous.
No, they're saying them. They're very ridiculous.
Tommy's mom commented and said, "Mama needs some leggings,
Oh,
so
yeah.
buy them for Tommy's mom." if
that's
anything.
fair.
Make my mom wear Sphincter Club leggings.
No. Honestly, you know what, frankly? That's not the worst thing that's happened to Miss Terry by a country mile.
All right, so guys, here, can you put our guys out there, Eric, and then I will.
So you'll be like here because actually I need to move this up there.
So I took Eric had a character that he got from Hero Forge, made it out of bronze. I took it to my friend Sean Lang, who runs a company called Black Mariah Designs.
Black Mariah Carey.
They do laser cut designs for building for scenery and everything, for like your war gaming stuff and everything. And he does competitive figurine painting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he painted Big Slee.
And I've seen Big Slee.
You haven't seen him finished.
Not finished yet.
Eric, I'd
though.
like to present to you Big Slee.
Oh,
I'll put it up.
my
It'll be a
gracious.
corner
I
right
am
there.
Fucking dick. This is exactly how I imagined him. Holy shit! Let me show this to the people. Look
No,
at this.
no, don't do that. I'm going to actually put a
All right,
picture
Well,
up.
he is. Oh God, that's how I wanted him to look. Fucking Bret Hart colors, but with a little bit of Dusty Rhodes accent. Oh, he's got a golden gun. He looks so fucking beautiful, man. This is like God, I can't say enough about how fucking awesome.
So,
he
guys-
even painted the fucking board, so it looks
He
like
did.
he's
He's in,
standing
like, a
on
bar.
fucking. This is
So,
badass.
guys, if you
I'm
want-
in the woods right now, but I always have a wood fucking under my feet.
If
That's
you
dope.
need scenery for your tabletop gaming,
sick.
check out Black Maria Studios. I'm sorry, Black
Black
Mariah,
Mariah,
like
yes.
Mariah Carey.
Yes, or the villain from seasons 1 and 2 of Luke Cage.
Yeah, or yep.
Hell yeah.
That's a thing.
I told
Get
you I
that
used to paint
shit.
these when I was a kid. This is really good.
BlackMariahDesigns.com.
All right. So at this point, I think we were.
And
we
our
were-
minis were painted by
Black
Spire, Rob Randall of Black Spire Studios. If you need your mini painted, get some gray off that table and go to Black Spire. Get it on you.
All right.
Get what on?
So right now it's starting to pour down raining, and the terrain has gotten very muddy, very sticky.
Boys, it's muddy as the dickens out here. I can't believe it.
sticky tanks.
Before anything else can happen, one of you goes through a familiar yet extremely strange change. Things start to bubble, lengthen, and shorten. Things become blurry and then distinct. And Ren Talshu, your shape-changing foe, has taken yet another form.
So hard.
What do you look like?
What can I look like?
Whatever
Anything
you want to look
want,
like.
bro. Anything you want.
Nope.
No.
What do I want to look like?
So
I
you're
wanna
a
be-
minority
I
woman.
want to be.
We are woke as fuck.
and now I'm mad I didn't say that. I'm a minority black woman. I don't matter.
My name is Black Mariah.
My name is Jussie Smollett, and I don't want these. And I'm gonna get off. Rightly so.
So what do you look like?
Me, but with more muscle.
Okay.
All right.
A
you
muscly.
said
Swole ass Eric
I got some
Frost.
sort of big ass sword or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I would like to be me, but strong enough to wield that sword.
Is it like a big-ass Final Fantasy sword?
Picture the mountain from Game of Thrones with my IQ.
Okay. The same IQ. I like it.
All right, so at this point, we're going to roll initiative to see who does what first.
All right, so roll a d20. Should be the red one in that bag. Nope, not the red one. The purple one. Is it purple? Yeah, black, whatever. All right, here we go.
So I just roll this dice.
Yeah, you roll that and you add your star that's on your sheet.
10 to last.
No, I got a 9.
16.
I'm at 16 as well.
That's good. I want you guys to do shit first. You guys take all the bullets, and I'll come in at the end.
All right.
Your character is
so
the one with
who
that
got
bow.
the 16?
That's me and Brian.
All right, so Holy John. We need a big sleeve on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even though I'll
I got to
accept.
take that one home and I'll make it into a big sleeve.
Gosh, where are you going to find a piece of paper to tape over that window?
And then,
I have a template.
what did you
thank
get?
I got a 10 total.
10.
Can I just take a moment and say, Heineken, this is your chance to sponsor me for cheap. The longer it takes you to figure this out, the higher the price is going to go up.
Yeah. Soon it'll be up to 2 Heineken.
You got an 11?
It's going to be the
A
lifetime
9.
Heineken.
A 9.
You're missing your opportunity, kids. You can find Steve Jobs in the garage right now. Just telling you, you can get in early.
I'm the Steve Jobs of drinking.
All right. First up to bat is Holy John.
Let's go. Holy John, now! You're going to shake some bones in the midnight forest.
Cool. So before I do anything, I'm going to do a protection judgment and a destruction judgment, just so I get +1 of, and then +1 for every 3 levels on my damage rolls, and then I get pretty much a +2 on my AC. Then what I would like to do is move up some to over there-ish.
Is this you?
That's me.
it, yeah.
That's me.
All right, so you're here.
I'm there. Let's move up a little bit more. A little bit more. 10, 15, 20, 21. And then let's stop there. And you know what? I'm going to just bone shake the most ornate looking one.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
What does
what
bone
save
shake
is that?
mean?
He has a spell called Bone
Bone
Shaker,
Shaker.
which shakes his bones.
Like
It's just
inside
like-
his
Shake
body?
your bones!
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
Does it like fuck up your organs or something?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, fuck with your
Yeah.
organs and your bones.
He may shit himself.
Yeah.
It like separates all the muscle tissue from his bones that kind of exist
Hell yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like also, I can also make
Then
him
his
move like
bones
5
are all
feet.
loose.
All right, so what is that saving throw?
Fortitude.
The shake.
And so that's 10
Holy
plus,
John!
what's the level of the spell?
That's level 2 spell.
10 plus 2 plus, what is the relevant attribute?
Are you a charisma
Bow?
based?
Shaking rainbows in the dark.
Look at my thingy.
Well, I'm going to roll and I'll see. And,
You have strength is your highest attribute.
Yeah, strength is my highest attribute.
but it's probably not strength. Probably like intelligence or something.
Yeah, I'm actually
You
wisdom.
got me pretty
Wisdom.
smart
Oh,
to
wisdom.
shake bones.
Yeah,
So that's 10 plus 2 plus 3.
so 15.
Okay.
Are you like a doctor or something? You just shook that guy's bones.
Intelligence is knowing what bones are. Wisdom is knowing how to shake them, though.
That's funny.
He made his saving throw.
Okay.
He rolled very high. 'Cause
All right.
fortitude is not his strong.
Oh.
All right. Next is
So you just went up there like, take some bone shaking.
Yeah.
next
it's
is Big
no.
Sleeve.
All right, big sleeve, baby. He's gonna go eye up the situation. He's gonna go see if he can get into tactical range here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Shit, I'm still mad far away.
But you can shoot, right?
But I can shoot. But like when I'm within 20, I get better than not.
Well, don't you have spring attack?
No, you're thinking of last season.
Okay, yeah.
You're thinking of last season.
It would make
But-
less sense with a ranged weapon anyway.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do within this tactical range is, what's this guy holding? Is he holding anything cool?
He's holding 2 black-bladed daggers.
Okay. I would like to try out targeting. I want to target one of the blades in his hands to see if I can knock the blade
Like
out.
shoot
of his
it out?
hand. Yeah, I want to try to
And
shoot
they'll be like,
it out.
Well, do you
How does
wanna-
that work?
Do you want to shoot
Well,
out the
I knew you were
blade
gonna
or do you
ask
want to
that.
hit his fucking hand?
I want to hit
the
his
blade. You can just pick it up again.
Well, I can hit his hand. Basically, what it does is I hit it, and it can knock the blade out. It doesn't do damage to him, but it basically makes it so he has to go pick up his weapon if he wants it still.
Okay.
And let me find out how that hits, because I didn't have the thing there. Targeting.
So they have Google in this universe.
Yes, yes.
Bixley is pulling up his hold on,
Bixley-
I have a scroll.
Let me check out my ancient text here about how targeting shot works in Pathfinder. And as you can see, what it does here is...
Is that the name of the game we're playing? It's called Pathfinder?
Yeah, it's called Pathfinder,
Okay.
hence the laugh finder of the thing.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
Let me see
Alexa,
here.
what is my damage roll?
Oh God, I'm so confused how to shoot a gun. I thought these things worked fast.
You could print all this stuff out, Eric. Did you know
Dude,
that?
it's literally so easy a middle schooler could do it.
I just need
I
to
mean,
see
shoot
what he
people.
has to roll against here. Full around, that's dead shot. No.
This sounds like something somebody in the pathfinding place would have read about first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that?
Yeah, listen,
Hey.
I fucked up. Okay, guys, I fucked up, and I'm trying to do. Okay, yeah. So targeting, it's a full round action. The gunslinger can make a single firearm attack and choose a part of the body to target. She gains the following effects depending on the body part targeted. If the creature does not have one of the listed body locations,
Yada,
the part
yada,
cannot be that. This costs 1 grit point, which I have, and creatures are immune to. Creatures that are immune to sneak attacks are immune to the effects.
So you can't target the weapon.
So
you gotta pick the body.
arms, a hit on the target takes no damage from the hit, but drops 1 carried item of the gunslinger's choice, even if the item is wielded with 2 hands. Items held in a locked gauntlet don't work. And that's all I got on it.
Okay, so you roll. So you spend a point of grit,
Yes.
and you roll to hit him.
Let's see what we got here, boys. All right.
Here we go.
So you got 16 plus 9, 19.
25.
That's 25?
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Boom! Okay. And it does no damage, but he drops a fucking
So-
one of those blades.
He raises his blade up, intends to do something, and then you just hear a loud pop, and it
Hell
just spins away.
I like it like sticks in the wall behind like
Yeah.
Ooh, that'll show you, you pointy-headed fuck. And it's spinning around like that.
By the way, you all should be back. I'm sorry. The mud. It's difficult terrain. He's gonna turn around and he's gonna spend.
But it's a
10,
black dagger, so he shouldn't be
20.
able to see where it went, right?
well,
Yeah.
also no one saw it get shot.
Huh?
If it's a black dagger.
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Racism, guys.
I would have been better if you said no one cared it got shot. That would have been better. No one cares it was shot.
Dude, way to stay on brand.
Okay. So
You're gonna do it. Go for the dagger, if you will.
so he whirls around, hovering above the air. You see a red glow about him, and he says to the people here, "I'm busy." And you see a red fireball. Boom! Everybody give me a reflex save.
Over there, everyone over there.
Who is this?
That's Rental Shoe.
Okay, and who is this?
That's Arcane.
And who is this?
And that's Wilhelm.
Okay.
Which one of these is me?
You're the guy with the bow.
Yeah.
Although you don't have a bow, but
Makes perfect sense. Okay, you took my 20-sided die.
16 plus 5, 20. I got a 21.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Oh, you're gonna think
And since I still have
No,
Haunted
he added
Fate
it.
aspect
He
on,
added a shit.
that was targeted on him from last episode. Like I look all creaky deaky.
Okay.
And so that's damage reduction 1 from him. And because of my, I also have another. I never remember to do my damage. So I'm basically whatever damage I take 2 less.
Okay. All right. So this is
Wilhelm.
This is who? Arcane.
Arcane.
This is.
Red.
All right. 31, 35. Okay. Let's see. You and Arcane and Wilhelm. Actually, you take 35 points of damage.
Jesus.
You take 17 points of damage.
Am I dead now?
No.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't grab it.
You have 112 points.
Now you want me to do fucking math?
Yeah, that's what this game's about. It's about simple
So
math
it's
A lot of it.
that I need a calculator to do.
72 points of damage. You have 72 hit points left.
Wait a minute. Nah, you said I took 35?
Yeah.
Then there's no way I could have the same 2. Right?
Unless I'm doing that wrong.
37.
37.
You think 37 points would have 77, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Put 7%.
All right.
No, right underneath.
No, not there. No.
No?
On this.
Did I mess up?
With the marker.
Dry erase on top.
Sorry.
All right.
Fucked up.
So
Way to
Stupid.
jim it.
I'm a stupid
Whoa.
idiot. I hate
next is your turn, though.
Oh yeah, go fuck shit up.
Me?
Yeah. Let's go, stronger Eric Frost.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here.
Okay,
Okay.
you have a sword. You can charge the guy. Try charging the guy to hit him with your sword.
That's
What
that-
is the what
Is
is
it
the
too far away?
what is the possibility that I'm going to clear that much distance in muddy terrain to charge that guy?
Well, let's see. In charging, you move double your speed, right? Which,
That's not him.
He's the
Bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow
Bow and
guy
arrow.
in the
Bow and
back.
arrow. There we go.
The guy with
all
the
right. So let's see. That'll let you with the muddy terrain, which will restrict you. That'll let him move like 30 feet.
Yeah.
So let's see. That's 5, 10, 15. So it's here. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you don't have enough.
so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you can't cover that enough. But
Well, you have enough. You're built so that you have enough hit points to take a licking to get up to him.
well, and also he should have at least one ranged weapon.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, we just set him in.
Then I'm not moving that close. That don't make
Okay.
any sense.
Okay.
I'll
Alright.
move up to where he moves up to.
Okay.
Do I have any shit I could do to give me extra points and whatnot?
He can power attack.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like,
all your stuff is meant for your sword.
okay. So until but if I go there, then he gets to charge me.
He can't.
Or he
Yeah, but he's
can
got
throw
mad
another
magic
spell
shit.
from where he is. Your bet. That's why I'm saying your best bet is to try to close as much distance as you can to get up in his face.
Okay, let's do that then.
All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see.
Getting
Next
closer.
is a bad guy.
Respect.
It is this bad guy who is going
Close that
to.
distance.
Way to run there.
Who is this?
That is Holy John.
Okay. The bad guy who got his dagger knocked out of his hand
Yeah.
is going to switch to his heavy crossbow
Okay.
and aim it at Holy John. And what is Holy John's AC?
Holy John, look out!
Hold on just a second. Shot 19.
19. Oh, that's a hit. That is a decisive hit.
Nice.
Why are you saying nice?
Oh, did he hit you or you hit him?
No, he hit me.
Yeah,
that's not-
it was
I mean,
reverse.
nice, because fuck you.
First the
I'm
dog
sorry.
fucking thing and now this.
No, I'm sorry. I've been doing intermittent fasting. And it
I
makes
know.
me cranky.
It's hey, eventually it'll give you the energy of just a million Gandhis.
Holy John takes 13 points of damage.
Okay,
Boom.
cool. Hey, 13. Just that's actually never mind. I'm not gonna say
So many times you fucked a dog?
it. No, I was actually gonna say that is older than the young women, the nude young women in the piles Gandhi would sleep on to prove his asceticism.
Oh. Yes, that's true. Next is Arcane's turn, though.
So wait, so Gandhi would prove that
Yes, he was
such
cool.
a good guy that he would just sleep on a pile of girls?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you get to heaven. Them's the
Well,
rules.
actually, they don't believe in that.
So it's
You gotta
Arcane's
let
turn.
me in now. So is that what Michael Jackson did?
No, he's a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, okay. Was he a Jehovah's Witness?
I think he was some sort of like witness or
He
something.
was until they kicked him out for Thriller.
He did throw him. They were like, "You're out."
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna enjoy all these blood transfusions now. Fuck you.
That's fine. I'm gonna live forever.
I love sleeping drugs.
Oddly enough, in heaven, we always moonwalk to get places.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do then? I am going to I'm going to hit the Big Mamma Jamma, the BBG,
Okay.
with, I'm going to use, what is that called? Magic Missile.
Ooh,
Okay.
yeah.
And I'm going to use the Topple spell, Meta Magic Rod.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit him with five magic missiles.
Okay.
Each one he has to do a reflex save or he falls over, which the DC on that is a 20.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. So these ports open up on Arcane's shoulders.
Wait,
like
I would recommend that you don't waste that on him
because he's floating.
because he's floating.
Okay. Then I'm not going to do that.
Goes back into his packaged cards for a different plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Like if we were actually there, you would be able to see that. So I don't think it would be fair for you to use that and then I go, well, he just writes himself.
Of course
Oh.
he's floating. Look how long his arm is in the air. Nobody can hold that arm out for that long.
Okay, then this imbuing with a spell, paralyzed singular. Okay, then I'm going to use Ghoul Touch, which is a touch spell, but I also have the spectral hand rod that's in his back.
Okay.
So Arcane, like he holds his hand out like a finger, and then and he fires off. His hand comes off and like flies towards the guy, and I get pluses. It's a touch attack, a ranged touch attack.
Sending it straight from Neverland Ranch to that guy's crotch.
Oh man, I got a sex when I was watching that. Just every emotion. I felt every emotion.
It gives me a +2 to hit him,
Okay.
and I lose. It gives me +2 to hit.
Okay.
So let me roll to hit.
Is this one of those things where you're rolling to hit him and you do damage and paralyze?
Yes. If I succeed, let's see. Imbuing you with negative energy. This spell allows you to paralyze a single living humanoid for the duration of the spell with a successful melee touch attack. Paralyzed subject exudes a carrion stench that causes all living creatures within a 10-foot radius to become sickened. So basically,
So it makes him fart.
yeah,
and
he
shit
just
his
shits
pants?
himself, and everyone's like, "Oh God, he's
So does he
sick."
get a saving throw?
Saving throw
Dude,
fort
you're
negates.
gonna hit him with
Okay.
the brown sound.
Yeah, but the DC on it is a 20.
I just want to take note that I looked mine up on the internet. Mine still went faster than yours. Okay, all right. I just want to say that.
No, you were just good. Yours was way longer. Oh, I missed. My hand just goes off into the mud. I critically failed. It was like,
It's like when you try to shoot a bottle rocket out of your hand and it just goes.
so now Arcane is missing a hand.
It just
I'll have to find that.
next.
Bobo's gonna run off to find my hand.
You go and break a piece off of Obi, like, here, let me mark it. Just throw it into the ground.
Next is Wilhelm. Wait. No, yeah. Next will be Wilhelm, and I've decided that Wilhelm is.
He has a list of spells that he was gonna do, but if you wanna, right? Because on his soundboard, there's ones that he has like Wilhelm Waterca's cast Flame Strike, blah blah blah. He recorded a
But
couple.
then we
of
got to
them.
look it up, so I was just gonna have him heal.
No,
people.
he tells you. You don't have to look up what he says. He just reads it all out. So pick something, Ben. What were you going to have him do, Dorian?
I was just gonna have him heal one of you.
Aaron would never do that.
Yeah, that's not something you would do. A helpful
Aaron,
thing
no.
for the rest
Just
of
like,
us?
no, I'm
That
gonna set him
sounds-
on fire, and then we're gonna all be
No.
like almost dead.
I don't
and
like
then
it.
Oh, does he?
okay.
Okay, well then, yeah. Pick
All right,
someone to
hit
heal.
him with the heal then.
Who's he going to heal? Well, he has to touch him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I really think he would go with
So-
Flame Strike or something.
Yeah, he would go Flame
He would go
Strike.
Flame
Okay,
Strike.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, what are you going to do?
What would Aaron do?
Yeah, so 96.
Probably the well.
Oh God, he eats all of it.
Yeah, get him, Ghost Eric.
Okay, do you
Shit,
want...
Aaron.
Aaron, your animated body may have just saved the day.
All right, here's 9.
It's like-
Eat some of his ass fries.
No, he's like a delicious pinata.
Oh, pull those sweet spuds.
These are sweet potato fries this time.
Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1 equals 23 damage. 23 fire damage.
Damn. All right.
Thank you guys for.
Yeah, you did it, Aaron. What do you got to say? Anything?
Is it about hentai?
All right.
Man, it's like he's right here.
All
You
right.
also understand why he's an Edward R. Murrow.
There's also a lot. I also got a lot of his
Powerful
laughs.
statement.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. This
Aaron,
guy.
I feel like this is your best podcast so far.
You should win an Edward R. Murrow for this, Aaron.
This guy is going. He's sort of crazy, so he's gonna go.
He's sort of
5,
what, Aaron?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And
Wow.
he's
It-
going to throw something at you, like a throwing dagger. Your AC is 20.
I thought you were like, it's a bag of shit.
It's
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It-
You said he's crazy. He's throwing
He
shit.
he
It's a sack of
tries to
baby
throw
dicks.
a knife at you with expert care, but as quick as he was, you were just a little bit quicker, and you sort of just like
So I don't even have to
Slipped
roll
it.
anything?
he didn't
No.
beat your armor class.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Next is bad guy number 2,
He missed like a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
and he's going to shoot at Arcane. What's your AC?
My AC is a 19,
Wait, but you put on a spell.
but Mage Armor only casts 9 minutes.
Okay.
He just shoot himself in the dick.
Critical?
His crossbow bolt snaps and lashes himself in the face.
Yeah!
right.
Yes! Hi! Oh.
Hell yeah.
Arcane Rope, like,
You showed him.
shakes his stump
next-
at him.
I'm
Next
gonna-
is Holy John's turn.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try to advance as much as I can a little bit farther forward.
All right. If you take a double, because it's basically each square counts as 2.
Yeah.
So-
but if I take a double move, what can I do?
Can he charge
So
and
you
then
can
attack?
basically do 5.
Okay, so I do 5 squares, but can I do anything after moving 5 squares?
It depends on whether you're near someone.
Okay, then let's move 5 squares towards, I guess, the closest to me.
Oh, you mean like to use a full? That's a full move action.
That's full move action.
So what you could do is you could move 15 squares and then do a spell or a crossbow if you're in range.
Yeah, we don't do crossbows here. we reckon they're civilized. You know what? Let's just. I'm checking my other feats here. I got shit for movement, but you know what? Let's just move 15. And
Can't you move 5 and still get to that guy?
This is you.
No, I'm saying like. Isn't that 5 squares to get to him?
Well, 5 squares is your whole move action because it's rough terrain. Usually, 5 you can move 5 squares and then do something.
Yeah, I can't move 5 squares and then hit them. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move. I want to move 3 diagonally. Just
Here?
Yeah, let's move. Yeah, let's move over there.
Behind me. Very
Behind
smart.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ. I guess you know what? I still have the uses of it. I'm gonna try to shake this other gentleman's bone.
Yes. Shake everyone's bones.
Yes.
All right.
No, did he shit
Sorry
his
for asking
bones?
so many questions. I just
No,
don't-
no,
No.
Questions
No,
are
crystals
good.
are good.
Questions are good. Yeah, he. Wait. Yeah, he failed.
Cool.
That's
Alright.
fortitude, right?
That is a fort save. And we're what, level 9 now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is an extra. So I'm gonna 3d6s of bone shaking power.
Okay, I got a calculator ready. It's 3d6?
No,
that-
it's 4. It's 7. It's 7d6.
Okay,
So it's
7d6.
3
say.
plus 4. Yeah, it's 7d6.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So 4,
4
5,
plus
1.
1. 1.
1.
God.
5.
5. All right.
And how many do I have left? 1 or 2?
3 ones.
2
So
more.
you have. Okay.
5.
All right.
6.
Hey. Equals 28.
28 shakes. Boom. Oh, wait. I'm gonna be like, oops. Oh God, my bones! Oops, you ate all the bones. It was from a KFC thing where you know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
they just
yeah.
ate all the bones. Okay, shit. That's
I ate the bone.
yeah. You ate the bones.
You'll find a catchphrase, Brian.
I know. I had a catchphrase.
You
People
still do.
loved it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, it's this guy's turn, and he's gonna go. I was fond of him, and you see his. He should go here because I write stuff. You see his hand course with electrical energy, and then just does like a terrible Vulcan neck pinch at you.
Oh, shocking Grant.
And he accidentally grabs his own dick. He accidentally grabs his own dick, doesn't he?
No, not his.
Oh, he accidentally grabbed your dick? He slipped in the mud and grabbed your dick.
I would like to
Well, he
use
can't
it.
slip in the mud. He's floating.
Wait a minute. Let me.
Trying to keep
Oh
track
god,
of his reality.
so he critted me.
All right.
We got a crit deck. Do you
Did
want
he confirm?
Huh? What is your AC?
19.
No. He did not confirm,
Oh, thank god.
but he still gets up.
Sweet. I would like to attempt to penis flip him. If you guys are familiar with famous dick wrestler Joey Ryan.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
The King of Dong style.
Yes,
Of course
yeah.
I know who Joey
Yes, I would like to try
Ryan
to
is.
hit him with a dick flip. If he's
Hell yeah.
grabbing
Did you see
that
his Twitter account? He was like, if anyone makes homophobic or disparaging comments, I will block you immediately. And I'm like, aren't you the guy that flips guys with your dick?
gun. Yeah, no, look.
You take 32 points of electrical damage.
Oh god. Wow. Okay. Oh wow.
All right. Next is your turn.
Whoa, did we skip over me? I think I was out right after
Oh
Holy
wait.
God.
You know what? You're right. So it is your turn.
All right, sweet. All right, well, I'm going to move right here because it's rough terrain, so I can move like half the distance, right?
Yeah.
So right here and here, and I should be within nice pistol in range.
Yes,
because
and-
I'm right
and-
there. I'm going to point it that way. And,
And you hit like a touch.
yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. So I'm going to roll twice to hit twice. All right, my first attack. Let's see, I'm going to do 10. I crit failed it.
Okay.
And then my second attack, 17. All right, 21 on the second attack.
Aaron has a critical fail sound on the soundboard.
All right. 21.
Yes.
The 21 hits.
All right, tight. There's that. Now, let's do. I get 1d8 plus 2d6.
I'm ready.
My one attack. You ready for this?
I'm ready. Because these numbers are going to be very high.
I know. This is going to be out of control. Ooh, we got an 8,
15.
and a 5, and a 2.
15.
Correct.
All right, 15 damage. This guy's. We're rolling
All right,
like
you
garbage.
dubious scoundrel.
Boom! But it's adding up, and you're starting to do damage to him. He's swaying a little bit. Next is your turn.
Well, I think the only thing I'm built to do in this game is fuck this dude up. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy's within
Kind of-
fuck dude up range.
That's the whole thing. I should, hit him. Right?
All right. Yeah.
That's the whole purpose here, right?
Yes.
I have this big invisible sword that he can't see. That's right.
All right. So roll a d20.
All right. 2.
Let's see. What is this to hit?
Plus 9.
So
So
that's
11.
a miss. But
hold on. He's doing a power attack.
okay.
And what did you roll?
2. Oh.
Okay, that's 17.
Nope.
Okay,
But you get a second attack.
Second attack. Roll again.
I haven't
And it's
rolled over
plus
a
11.
7 yet. 18.
18
Plus
plus
11.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
All right, tight.
Cool. So now what do I do?
Now we're gonna roll for damage.
Which
It's right up. Should be up top. Oh, to the right. To the right. To the right. Up top. Up.
Melee
Up.
attack?
Up. Up. There we go.
Oh, I see. So you're. Goddamn, he has plus 15.
Yeah, for his first attack.
Oh, and plus 13 for his second attack.
Yes.
So roll.
No, that's Yep.
So his greatsword is what? 2d6.
Yes.
All right. So
That should be over there in damage.
This thing? That's all right.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, so roll both of those and add 13.
Well, that's
All right,
13.
20.
I think that's plus your strength bonus.
Well, then that
Or
would
no,
be
no, you're right.
40.
13.
So 20.
20.
Yeah.
All right, your great invisible sword.
It's invisible.
You just look like you're like this.
It's like I'm holding just some huge flashlight.
He's like, why does he have a?
He looks like a
And-
guy on his first day at improv class.
You swing your sword and cut his head clean off.
Shit.
All right. I guess he's dead.
He is dead.
I don't know. This is a weird world. I have an invisible sword,
Be
and
careful.
somebody's cock flipping someone else. I don't know where we're at.
He could be okay. Be careful.
You cut his head clean from his body, and his body falls down into the mud.
So he doesn't float when he's dead.
No.
No. We all float. That clown lied to you.
He ran out of trash to run his hoverboard.
It's this guy and this guy. He's like, you won't get any answers out of me, and takes his dagger and just runs it across his neck.
He's never heard of Talk with Dead.
Oh man, this is gonna be really funny. In like 5 minutes.
Wait, he doesn't know Avengers Endgame comes out in 1 week. Fool.
Is it 1 week?
I
don't know when
had
this
to
comes
throw one of
out.
my kids off the
He
mountain
does
to get
the
tickets.
same thing.
Oh,
Oh,
They both kill. All right.
What's that? We're out of time.
great. Jehovah's Witnesses.
All right, guys. Well, we did it. Is there? Aaron have a thing? All right, here we go.
As we come upon the end of this exciting episode of Laugh-Line, you're left to wonder, will the stuff that happened this episode have any bearing on what happens next episode? Will the stuff that is currently a mystery no longer be a mystery next episode? Will we fight more bad guys? Will she be more glorious answer? But the answer is yes.
man, so we just summed up every episode.
Hell yeah.
Stay tuned for the next
Oh, I thought you guys did this every episode.
No, he's actually a real person. He's just not.
Yeah,
here.
he's just
No,
not
but I thought that played at the end of every episode.
Well, he does it live.
Oh, okay. He's got a great voice, but even though he looks like shit.
What do you mean? He just did it live just now,
yeah.
guys.
So today is April 16th.
Oh, all day? Hell yeah.
All day. Yesterday was tax day, and I of course I got it in.
We got lots of murder mysteries coming up.
We do.
Tommy.
What do we got? What do
we
you
got
got there?
Amp Strathmore on the 20th. We're hitting that up, and then you know what? The 21st is Easter, where we celebrate the birth and death of our Lord Jesus Christ. So
Our Lord. Aaron's going to be Can you tell us a little bit about Azathoth?
The blind idiot noxious Azathoth shall arise from the middle of the world where all is chaos and destruction, where he hath bubbled and blasphemed at the center which is of all things, which is to say, infinity. Praise him. Praise him. Praise Azathoth.
you know, Azathoth sounds so dope. I would commit suicide, cut my neck.
Tommy,
for
can I
the
just
thought
say
of him.
it's really rude that you're not looking at Aaron when he's fucking talking?
Oh, because I
sorry.
know that when I edit it, he's going to be above Aaron.
Oh, okay. I think
I've been
like,
looking at this blank chair
I'm
the
like,
whole time.
I'm trying to play this animation game you're selling me. I'm like,
God.
look at him, you prick. And
Whose ass am I beating fries out of? Andrew Jackson.
All right, guys. Yeah, I don't have any shows there. I know I got stuff.
Dude, we
coming
got
up.
the Amp, and we got
Yeah,
Boomy
we got-
Temple on the 27th,
Yep.
and that's the weekend that Infinity War.
Yep, and make
Endgame
sure you
comes
join
out.
our Patreon because we'll be
So-
doing a mushroom tea review of Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
I will be high on the love of Christ.
Yeah.
Sure you will.
I think Cap's gonna live.
None of them are none of the good ones.
I
None
think
of
all
original.
the good ones.
I think
are
like maybe
done.
Thor lives.
Well,
Yeah.
they're all saying they're all done.
No,
Yeah.
Thor's gonna live. I don't think Captain America's gonna die. I think he's gonna transfer through the quantum realm back into his original time and be with that chick.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
That would be cool.
Tony Stark's got to eat it.
I mean, can
No,
we just see
I think-
Ant-Man go into an ass? I mean, that's what we all want,
I saw a
right?
thing that
Like-
said that the IMAX is going to be running an Avengers Endgame Ant-Man cut for 1 week, and it just said with an alternate ending. Have you heard those rumors,
No.
Eric? So there's a fan theory that the way the movie's going to end is Ant-Man's going to shrink down, climb into Thanos' asshole, and then grow giant. So much so that Josh Brolin?
Yeah.
Josh Brolin made a video of him
Yeah.
straining on a toilet like. he's practicing for Ant-Man.
That's great. I read a theory that said that Thanos is going to die in the first 20 minutes.
And then what are they going to do for the next hour?
Like they
Time
go
stone,
back
bro.
in time and try
Time
and do
stone.
stuff. They go through the quantum realm to try and fix stuff, but they confront Thanos right in the beginning, kill him, like Captain Marvel and Thor kill him, and then they go back and undo what he did. And supposedly it was so unrealistic that people thought it was realistic, and it gained some traction.
Oh, okay.
It's like already or something like that.
I'm actually pretty sure that the villain in the movie is actually going to be a nihilist.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, nihilist.
Because you got the quantum realm thing. I mean, who else is going to fucking be there? They gotta keep moving through that shit. But like fucking a nihilist, because the quantum realm is a mashup of the microverse, which Marvel no longer has the rights to anymore, and the fucking negative zone, pretty much.
Who has the rights to the?
Well, actually, the microverse is actually owned by Hasbro because it was originally like Rom the Space Knight and Micronauts, the action figures from the
Yeah.
80s. They were all originally Marvel products,
Yeah.
and they all inhabited the microverse, which is like pretty much that in like the negative zone. It's pretty much like the quantum realm is pretty much like an amalgamation of those two things.
Okay.
Well, all they got to do is just not call it the negative zone, and they have the rights. They just,
Yeah.
Well,
Call it the no-no place.
Well, that's what they call the quantum realm. I think it's like in the same deal where they got the rights to use Skrulls or whatever.
I
before
think the next
merger.
Avengers movie is going to be called Avengers Sticky Tinks.
Okay.
I like it.
You know what?
Starring R. Kelly.
I'll bet you $1 it isn't.
I'm gonna go. Here's my end game prediction.
Okay.
I think the obviously Ultron still exists in the universe, and he was built up to be some kind of huge bad guy. I think he comes into play in Endgame in some way.
I think we see Grey Vision. I think he
Yeah,
shows
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think
Definitely
it's definitely
Grey
a
Vision
shout-out.
shows up. I think
I think we see
Captain-
Stature.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see it. Someone's gonna have to get sent to the future. Yeah.
I just want Wonder Man. Okay, he's an android.
They've alluded.
They teased
to,
him
Isn't
in-
one of the Marvel shorts thing? It's Nathan Fillion plays
Yeah.
fucking Simon. I always forget his last name, but they have teased him like the actor in other shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet Hawkeye's kid dies in the first
Oh,
90 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's definitely.
First
He's
90
only like
seconds is
that.
him like, look what you can do. Psh, dust. And Ronan.
I hope his kid dies of late-term SIDS.
His kid dies of something else and not the dot and not the snap.
Yeah, he gets hit by, his kid gets hit by a car because the driver got turned to dust.
Oh my god, that'd be fucked up.
Hell
Because
yeah.
then they'd be
Do
like,
you know one thing that I wish that Marvel would have done at the end of the first Infinity War? I wish, like, during the credits that half the names would have turned to dust.
Oh,
That would have been
That'd be fucking
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
But that means they would have made the credits twice as long.
No, just half the
No,
names.
just as they go up.
as
Just
they go, just half
Oh,
the
that
names
would be-
just
yeah.
dust.
that kid would have murdered Brock.
What if in the first 5 minutes they show the event happening and it's Michael Jackson at Neverland Ranch and he's about to touch a kid and then he disintegrates, but then all the parents outside start crying from all the money that they're losing immediately.
Then Stan Lee comes back from the dead and goes, my turn.
All right, guys, let's wrap this up. Anybody else got anything coming
I'm
out?
at the Auto Bar. I think at some point at the end of the month doing comedy.
Okay,
and-
good. People will find that.
Yeah. It's Auto Bar. I don't know. They're doing fucking comedy.
What about you, Dorian? You got anything?
No. I'm
Eric, you
good.
got anything?
All things Air Comedy, aircomedy.com. Check out the Laugh Finder pod. It's fucking dope.
Driven to succeed board in the USA.
Follow me
Brian
on the
is on it
Instagram
now.
at EricFrost13, No Hard Feelings podcast, and I'll be at the Grizzly Pear on the 26th in New York City. It's an up-and-coming comedy club.
No, I've been there. Yeah. It's right there on the strip where all the
I'm
clubs
framing
are.
this correctly.
The Grizzly Pear.
I do fucking
All
comedy,
right,
now,
guys. Thanks for listening and watching, and we'll see you next week.